Oh hey, you hit the creature. You did 3 damage. Just to let you know, the creature is immune to this. And he can do this. And he has this type of weapon that you can see. Okay, what do you want to do? Okay, you do 3 damage to the monster. It looks like the monster is immune to the fire, and you can clearly see what weapon the monster has. Alright, what are you doing? So just now, I gave you 2 examples of dealing with a player during a combat encounter. One was really slow, one was on point and quick. In 2023, I see a lot of game masters out there that don't bring any real energy to the table. They are slow to speak, and they are slow to react. You will notice that many of their players have become numb to the process. They accept it. To a degree, they enjoy it. But I would promise those players that if their game master brought more energy to the table, spoke a little faster, reacted a little faster, their experience would improve. It would be better than what they are experiencing right now. Why would the faster pace improve your experience at the table as a player? Well, you want to be in your imagination more than you want to be in game talk, hearing about mechanics, hearing about how much damage you did by number. You want to be in the imagination, role-playing, seeing what's going on. You want to be immersed into that like you would be into a movie, where somebody might have to say your name more than once to get your attention or poke you. You want that type of concentration going on. The more you're in your imagination, the more you're playing the game, the more you are immersed. The longer a game master drags you out of that to say how much damage you did, or details about the stats about the monster or your character, the more you're going to get dragged out of that immersive state, and it's going to spoil your experience overall. And when you get to that immersive state with a game master that is going at a fast pace, you'll see what I mean. Have that experience if you haven't had it before, and then go back to a slow game. It will be devastating. But if you're new, to the hobby, or if you have been with the same game master for a long time, maybe you really don't know that there is a much better experience to be had out there. It doesn't mean a game master is stupid or unintelligent, when they're being slow. They're just being slow. And I would criticize them to put more energy into what they're doing. Speak a little faster, react a little faster. Don't get too fast, though. You get some people in the hobby, some game masters that are just trying to go, at a rushed pace, to the point where they're half listening to what players are saying to them. You don't want that. There is a middle ground where you, as a game master, you want to focus on what's being said. You want to take all that in, but you want to do that as quickly as you possibly can. Think about game mastering as working out your mind. You don't want to walk. You don't want to run. You don't want to go to extremes on either end. You want to jog. You want to find a middle ground that is healthy for you and your players. You want to get to a pace that works for you, but also improves the experience of the players at your table. And that pace is not to be slow, but it's not to be overly fast either. Find your middle ground, pay attention, do what's right, but do it as quick as you can. Now that's your job. Again, you don't want to rush through like an idiot, but as quick as you can do things that you're doing that are right? You don't want to mess that up. And again, you don't want to take your players out of an immersive state that you want them in during the gaming session. You want them focused on playing the game. You want them inside of their imagination. You don't want them getting outside of their imagination just to listen to you, take a long time to tell them how much damage they did, or what's up with the monsters, or some other details about the area that are unnecessary. Don't do all that. Put that all aside and pace yourself through that stuff a lot faster, right? It's here's the damage, here's the information, and this unnecessary stuff, I'm not even going to mention it unless it's necessary to mention it. That's the point. Don't waste your time or your players' time. Anyway, for now, take care. You know what you can do? You can hit the like button. You can share the video. Oh, and there's another button you can press. That one that lets you subscribe to my channel for more content. Oh yeah, there's that bell thing. You can press that so you know when I've uploaded a new video right away.